Okay, let's do this. Smackdown. Obviously, more aftermath from the Royal Rumble. So let's get right into it. Birmingham, Alabama. Big news coming out of Smackdown tonight. So let's start it off. Let's see. We do kick it off with Logan Paul. I'm gonna be honest. I was halfway paying attention to what he said out here. Basically talking about Kevin Owens. I know he got a lot of what chants out there, and he said that Kevin Owens hurt him more than Floyd Mayweather, and made him bleed and almost knocked out and whatnot. And well, talking about injuries and going on, and that he's the greatest U.S. champion of all time. Kevin Owens basically said that Birmingham's a great place to be, and we don't want to hear from you anymore, and that you're an idiot and stuff. And basically, I am going to take that U.S. title from you. Logan Paul basically said you took the bait, and those brass knucks they were part of the scheme. You fell for it, and the referee ended up catching you in the act. So no, you need to move to the back of the line and whatnot. There is not going to be a rematch and stuff. Kevin Owens says he basically will find a way. Logan Paul said you need to get ready for your match with Austin Theory. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said in the Royal Rumble review from last Sunday, I don't really even care about this feud. I don't even want to see it continue. Like I said before, I was halfway paying attention. Then again, everybody that talked about that match was either tuning in and out of that match, or don't really care, or just don't care to see this feud or see this match again. It was a good match, yes, it was, but do you really care that much? And someone would say that Kevin Owens has to kind of, go to Logan Paul's style and whatnot, and kind of, dumb himself down in a way. So once again, I don't know why I'm seeing this. Austin Theory versus Kevin Owens. I feel like I've seen it multiple times now. That I kind of was once again wasn't a bad match, but I was in and out of it. Kevin Owens obviously won, and what he knocked Waller out with the knuckles and ended up knocking out Theory and whatnot, and won the match from there. So there you go. Like I said, I just don't care to see this feud continue. Um, right after that, I know they had more of Rumble footage. Naomi will now be part of SmackDown. I'm not really surprised by that. And also, Tiffany Stratton is now part of SmackDown, so she's moved up from NXT. I had a feeling she was going to be moving up sooner or later. I don't know what else she could have done in NXT. Other than that stuff they had her doing with Fallon Henley, and I thought it probably would have continued a little bit more. I guess they was like, no, it's time to move her up. Tiffany Stratton's really good, though, so I can't say I'm surprised. She ended up slapping Mia Yim before walking off, so a match will happen later on with them tonight. Bianca was in the back with Nick Aldis. I know they've been promoting a TV show. Um, Logan Paul kept trying to interrupt, but Bianca says like go do something else. I got here first, all right. And Logan Paul said I want a new challenger and everything. And by the way, it's kind of funny because Logan Paul still kind of compliments and Bianca at the same time, like, hey, like show, good, this is my time. Hey, good job on being on the cover of 2K24 and whatnot. So, but Logan Paul says I'm taking big stars and everything. Um, right at right after that, I know that a Legado de Fantasma video. Basically, they're going to take out Rey Mysterio's LWO. They look like they were sitting in some wine cellar or whatnot. I don't know. I used to call them the Lucha Mafia in NXT, so it's kind of like that again. But it was what Legado versus LWO versus Pretty Deadly versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I guess it's to get some type of shot for the tag titles. I just know Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate won. It was a fatal four-way tag team thing, so I couldn't even follow all of it. Right after that, Damage Control was in the back. Well, three of them, I should say. Basically said Bayley is done tonight. Bayley was eavesdropping in the background. They did have both the general managers out there to see who Bayley was going to pick for her opponent at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley was in the back watching, and Bayley's talked about she's basically had all the titles in WWE, and Damage Control and what she's done, and this is the greatest women's faction of all time. I still think this group sucks, but basically, she says that WrestleMania she has to beat one of the best, and she talked about Ripley and whatnot, and go and prove people wrong, and there's going to be a support system, but the support system is working against you. And looked at EO saying, "What happened, huh?" And she said something in Japanese where Damage Control looked like the script was slipped on them, and they kind of like they were starting to lose it because they didn't think Bayley could speak Japanese. Like, yeah, I've been around, yeah, I know y'all been talking behind me, behind my back, so I know what's going on. So I wanted the best for everybody. Next, you know, Asuka and Kyrie jumped Bayley from behind. Well, all of them tried to jump Bayley, but Bayley had a pipe and just started hitting all of them with it. She's about to hit Io with it, but she kind of stopped herself as Io got out of the ring. And he says, yes, my announcement is that I will see you at WrestleMania. So a very good segment, though. A very good segment. Obviously, Bayley was going to face Io anyways. I don't think we're surprised by that. I don't know what happened to Dakota Kai, though. So, I was wondering where she was at. I know Dakota Kai can't really do much other than kind of talk, once again, due to her knee and being hurt. So, I actually would have expected her to be out there, but I don't know. But yeah, she wasn't out there. But overall, a good segment. And like I said, we got Bayley versus Io at WrestleMania for the women's title. Right after that, time to try to get this damn, I don't know, this cross thing over. Desperately trying at this point. And it wasn't even a match. Once again, it ends up in a no contest. The only difference is like whatever Lashley and his crew versus Cross and like 10 Samoa Joes they got out there with Cross. Basically ended up being B Fab at least came back and had red hair. So to fight off Scarlett. So I don't know. This thing continues. I talked enough about this whole thing in the Royal Rumble review when it comes to Lashley and how they're using him, and just one would say just trying to get over on Lashley's expense. Basically, they gotta get crossover by using Lashley. So I don't know, but once again, they just want to say this is a pay-per-view. I'm assuming at the Chamber. That's when this match will happen. Right after that, I know they had Braun Breaker talking to Nick Aldis on the SmackDown contract. Pierce had a better offer for him, so he wanted to talk to him on Monday. Jade walked in, basically, they started trying to fight to see who was going to get her, if she's going to be on Raw and SmackDown. I think Jade will probably end up on SmackDown, to be honest, but, hey, we'll see. Mia Yim went against Tiffany Stratton. Don't really got a lot to say from this. A good match, though. Like I said, Tiffany Stratton's very good. But yeah, she went in with the, prettiest moonsault ever, so a good match. Very good match. Right after that, Roman Reigns' bloodline came out, basically telling Birmingham to acknowledge him, and talked about Seth Rollins' little brother, and that, oh yeah, no pop. So, and honestly, I gotta give credit to my friend Kevin, because he called this, because I had to remember who it was, because they told me this the other day, and it's like the same thing they told me the other day is being heard on TV. Because Roman basically said, like, yes, I've beaten everybody that competes for your title right now. So you're beating all the second, like, I beat them already. You're beating all my secondaries. That's all it is. You beat up my sloppy seconds. Yeah, that's what you beat. You beat the sloppy seconds. And you're the workhorse. Why the workhorse is limped in? And, basically talked about you walk around for 2 years with your wife clothes. And, you want to call yourself the man now. And you want to talk about my schedule and everything. Yeah, I don't have to be as much. All right. I will work 1/10 here, but here's the thing. I make 10 times more money than you. Okay. So you want Seth Rollins money or you want that tribal chief money? All right. So, Cody, you always got values, but it's not about the money. So you can go a shot at number 2 or you can get a crack at number 1, which Roman was spitting facts. Okay. And I said this the other day too. Nobody wants to see Cody versus Seth again. It's the secondary belt, okay? It's the consolation belt. Like I said, I give credit for what they tried to build with this world title and whatnot, but they didn't want to take any of the belts off Roman, so they had to make up another title because Raw needed a championship. And then again, why does Cody need to go against Seth again? We done seen it 3 times in a row. I said, well, I thought it was a waste of time on Monday to even do that segment or even tease that because the crowd don't want to see it. I don't want it. I don't think anybody wants to see it. It's like Cody 3-peated him. You 3-peated him. Oh, this is the Hollywood Championship. You want the Dusty Rhodes title. So I get they want to try to make the title important, but I'm sorry, Roman is the one with the actual title here, okay? If you took off one of the belts from him, off of him, and put the WWE title back on Raw, I'd be saying a different story then, and he could have kept the Universe on SmackDown. If Cody didn't beat Seth 3 times in a row, I'd probably be saying something a little bit different. But obviously, we got to see Cody versus Roman, but hey, we're going to get into that in a second, though. But Roman was spitting facts out there. He was spitting facts. But right after that, Cody came out. Him and Roman had the ring to themselves, and Cody says, I had you beat, you cheated, and, we want to talk about the Hollywood title, and, Cody said it's the same title Bruno Sammartino held and his dad held, where they took it from him in the garden. They took his title. They took the title from his dad in the garden, and basically, who is he going to pick? He spoke to his counsel and whatnot of what is going to happen, and he told Roman, "I am coming for you, but it won't be at WrestleMania." So no Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania. So Roman looked confused, but Cody says, "I know someone that knows you very well." And next thing you know, The Rock came out. Him and Cody, shook hands, showed respect. So yeah, it won't be Cody versus Roman in WrestleMania. Now, Elimination Chamber for the title, that's a possibility now. He is still coming for Roman Reigns, but The Rock, 9 times out of 10, or I should be saying 10 out of 10, will face Roman Reigns for the WWE title. Will it be for the WWE title? I don't know. Will Cody win Elimination Chamber for the title? I don't know. Or will he even face him on any other night? Remember, it's 2 nights of WrestleMania, so I don't know. But The Rock versus Roman Reigns is finally happening, folks. And I guess it's the only way they could get around this. Obviously, Roman and The Rock is the big money match, the match people have been waiting to see, and the biggest match that you have to put it in the main event of WrestleMania. I would still say Cody because we got to finish the story and whatnot, but I guess he may be finishing that story at Elimination Chamber then. As for Seth, I don't know, but still, the consolation title. Hey, disagree with me what you want, but I've been calling that for a very long number of months now, all right? But right now, looks like it's going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So, yeah, a very somewhat newsworthy SmackDown. So, yes, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is obviously happening now, folks. Bayley has made her decision for WrestleMania. And, yeah, a couple of people now showing up on SmackDown, wondering who's going to whose show, okay? But other than that, that is my review of SmackDown. I'm out of here. See y'all then. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell, check out the Royal Rumble review, and peace out.